What's up, y'all? This isn't a normal regular video. This isn't a vlog. This isn't a story time at all. This video is basically me talking about mental health. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, the regular videos will pick back up after this one. Well, I'll go back. I have a couple ideas for y'all and all that, but this video I wanted to touch on only mental health. You know what I'm saying? And it probably won't get a lot of views. People probably not gonna click off, whatever. But I don't really care, because I feel like this conversation needs to be had. And the only reason I am having this conversation is because I feel like it was meant to be had with my channel. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. Let me tell y'all why. So Thursday, we had a conversation in VCU with all the friends in the dorm. And we were just talking about mental health, dealing with issues, dealing with all this stuff. And it was like a good probably hour and a half, 2 hour conversation, just talking about whatever. We were just talking about it, discussing it, how we deal with certain stuff, how other people deal with certain stuff. And, you know, it was a very eye-opening conversation. I didn't think much of it when I left, all that, blah, blah, blah. But then, the very next day, I ain't had no class, so I was home all day. But the thing is, from when I woke up that Friday morning to the very end of the day, I did not a single thing. I sat in bed all day. I sat in bed and watched YouTube, play games. I didn't edit. I didn't think of new video ideas. I didn't write down new video ideas. I literally did nothing productive for the entire day. I didn't even do homework at all. But the thing is, I didn't even realize what I was doing until this. So I was laying in the bed, you know, scrolling through YouTube or watching YouTube. And whenever I watch YouTube, I'm always like, you can minimize the screen, and I'm always just scrolling through Instagram, doing something else while watching the video. So then when my video ended, I went back on YouTube to look for a different video. Like I said, I was doing nothing at all the whole day. And then there's one video of some guy that I never watched before. These type of videos I've never had in my recommended at all. And it just popped up. And his name is Shimon Davis. Shimon Davis, he popped up on my recommended, or he just popped up, right? And I forgot what the title of the video was. I'll probably put it up on the screen because I'll remember it after that. But I want to see like what he's talking about. Like, I never seen no type of video like this before. So I was like, let me just click on it and see what he's talking about. So I clicked on the video, and then I went straight back to minimizing the video and scrolling through Instagram, whatever. But then once he started talking, I don't know what came, I just had to pay attention. Like, I don't know what came over me. I don't know what it was, but literally I stopped doing whatever I was doing. I went right back on the video to watch the video fully, and I paid attention 100%. And I don't know why. Like, it was just a feeling I had. So as I'm sitting there watching the video, everything, I don't really want to spoil it because I want y'all to go see it yourselves, you feel me? But basically he was just talking about everything mental health, and one of the main things he was talking about was taking accountability and learning how to change your bad habits. And obviously I can relate to that. I've had plenty of bad habits in my past and present right now. And as I'm watching, I just couldn't stop staring at the screen and listening to what everything this man was saying. And like, the way he was saying it was just, it felt so relatable and real. And I never heard nobody, like, no conversation in my life, even like in real life, no conversation ever made me pay attention that much in my life. But I was eyes glued to the screen, right? So he ended up saying, if you want to change, he said something along the line, I don't want to butcher him, but he said something along the lines of, if you want to change, the change starts with you. And those bad habits, you need to replace with good habits. The change starts with you. You can't just keep blaming everything else. It starts with you. And that just hit me to the fullest, because I put this in my manifestation book, that I want to grow my channel to this amount of subscribers. I want to get this many followers. I go this many gigs, all that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm complaining that, like, the motion is slow. Like, I'm complaining that I have nothing going on. But at the same time, I'm not doing nothing to get to there. I'm just sitting here all day in bed, on my phone, doing nothing. So once the video ended, I just put down my phone. I put down my phone, I sat on the bed, and my mind just started racing. And I just, not even just with the being lazy, all that, I just started thinking of every single thing that happened in the past, every single thing that has had a big impact on my life, all the big mistakes that I made that are my fault, that I blamed on other people. And I just started sitting there thinking and thinking and thinking. My mind was racing. And like, I don't know what came over me. It's just like, I couldn't move. Like, I couldn't move. I was just sitting there. Phone notifications going on, not even looking at the notifications. Like, there was people walking around the house talking, like, all that just left. It was just me in silence. And then I started thinking about all of that. And then I told myself, I was like, what is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what is wrong with you with all these situations that you're thinking about? What is wrong with you that you haven't taken accountability for anything? And I'm the main one that preaches to people about taking accountability. And I do take accountability when I am wrong, but when it came to these specific situations, I don't want to get too personal, but when it came to these specific situations, I was like, yo, I'm over here blaming these people the whole time. This is really a big issue because of me. This all happened because of me. So then I looked at myself in the mirror. I was like, you want to change, you want to be this successful guy, you want to do this, you want to amount to that, you want to do this, you want to do that, but you're not doing anything to do it. You're sitting here on your bed doing nothing, being lazy. You're sitting here just thinking about your past mistakes and not doing anything to fix those mistakes. You're just sitting here basically being another NPC in the world. And then it broke me, bro. Like, I just started thinking and thinking and thinking, and I'm like, yo, what is wrong with me? Why am I doing this? Why? So then I took my own advice for once, and I addressed the issues. It was like a switch just clicked in my head. I picked up my phone immediately. All those situations I talked about that involved other people, immediately went to text their phone, and I just apologized. Like, I apologized for everything I did wrong. Even if they were in the wrong, I didn't even say a single thing that they did wrong. I didn't say, well, even though you did this, even though I didn't do none of that. I just said, I'm sorry for the situation, and I'm sorry for how the things worked out, and I'm sorry for everything I did. And then it was just, after I did that, I felt that a weight just lifted off my shoulders. And then I think what I felt in that moment when I did all that stuff, when I just got off social media, when I just sat there, I think I got closure with myself. I think I realized how the way I'm living is going to affect my future and my mental health in the future. You know what I'm saying? And I've never had a feeling like this before. Like, in my whole life, I never had a feeling like this before. I've always been like, oh, stuff don't affect me really. Stuff don't do this, stuff do that. But I don't know what it was in that video, but so look, I wouldn't say I'm the most religious person in the world. I wouldn't say that I'm a guy who goes to church every single week, read 10 pages of the Bible every day. I'm not. But I do believe in God. I believe in the higher power. And I really believe that He showed me that video to realize, He showed me that video so I could realize the wrongs I was doing. He showed me that video so I could have closure myself. He showed me that video to guide me to change, to be the man He wants me to be. And a lot of people, like, I've heard people that, oh, they laugh, like, it's corny, bro. Some people know because people don't believe in God, or they be like, oh, that's corny, bro. It's just a video. It's just a video. But y'all don't understand what I felt in that moment. And I felt like that video was put there to show me, to guide me to the right way. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I was doing nothing the entire day at all. I had no motivation to work out, had no motivation to do homework. I had zero motivation at all. I said, I'm just laying here chilling. And I used the excuse, oh, it's a chill day. It's a chill day. I've been busy. It's a chill day. Whole time, I just got off winter break. 3 weeks of chilling. So, I think God showed me that video to tell me basically, yo, you need to hear this advice. You need to take your own advice. You need to change so I can guide you in the right direction. So I can guide you to be the man I want you to be. And it hit me very hard. So after that, normally I do I do pray. I pray, I'm not gonna say I pray like every single, but I pray often. But as soon as I got done sending those messages, apologizing to people, I sat there on the floor and I said, thank you, God. Thank you for showing me that video. Thank you for showing me that one 15-minute video that I needed to help me change. I apologize for all the wrongs I did, and I asked him to guide me in the right direction. I asked him for help to show me how to be a better man, how to be a better person in general. I asked him to give me the steps and give me the blessings that I need to help to become this better person. And then after that night, when I went to sleep, I didn't touch my phone at all. I just laid there in darkness, just mind racing, thinking about all types of stuff, right? So when I woke up that morning, I just couldn't stop thinking about everything that happened last night. So I woke up, I checked my phone, and then I had no motivation to go on social media, no motivation to text anybody really. But I opened up YouTube because YouTube was still open. And then Shaman Davis, I believe that's his name. Let me double check. Yeah, Shaman Davis, his video just popped up in my recommended. So I just started binge watching him. And then also, hold on, let me find his name. The Conscious Man, his videos popped up in my recommended, and I just started binge watching their videos. And just, I think it was to hear another man talk about mental health, talk about what we do that affects our mental health. It just felt so real, and it's what I needed to hear, you know what I'm saying? And what they were saying, one of the things that they said that I related to a lot was how social media just kills our brains. Like how social media just affects our brains to the fullest. Even if we think it doesn't, it does 100%. Especially as a man on social media, you just see all these females with their butt out. You just see all these dudes with these girls, and we're all just like, oh, I want to do that, I want to be there, I want to do that. We're liking all these girls' pictures, hopefully trying to, you know what I'm saying? It's taking the mental toll on us, because a lot of guys nowadays can't have a regular conversation with a girl. A regular conversation, a regular conversation. And I think it's because the way social media affects our brains is just, I don't know, man. And not even with just guys, just life in general, like with anybody. Like people put so much fake stuff on social media that we think that our lives are bad because a certain person is living this way. And the crazy thing is, you never know. They couldn't be living that way at all. Like, they could be lying. Everyone lies on social media, right? So, the fact that we try to diminish ourselves because someone else is living better than us is not the right way to do it. And I realized that after watching these videos, I realized, yo, everything they're talking about, I'm going through right now. Everything they're talking about, I've done before. So like I really recommend y'all go and watch their channels, especially if you're a dude, like, because men's mental health is not talked about enough, and I feel like it really should be. That's a big reason why I'm making this video. But I would definitely go watch their videos. I'll put their channel apps down in the description. But yeah, man, it's just, man, it's crazy. Like, we had that whole conversation about mental health, all this stuff, and I'm over here saying this, I'm saying that. Then the very next day, I don't even take my own advice, and then I get shown that video, and everything just changed. Like today, I woke up, you know what I'm saying? I had to go on social media to post a video because, you know, social media is kind of like the way I want it to be my job and all that, blah blah blah. But like, as soon as I posted the video and I got all the business stuff out the way, I immediately I ain't text nobody, Snapchat, I ain't snap nobody, I ain't do none of that. Like, I just got off of it. And I'm not saying, like, social media is a blessing and a curse, for sure. And it's a blessing because even though people live fake lives in there, we can just see what's going on in the world. You can see how your friends are living. You can see how your relatives are living. You can communicate with people. Like, social media is definitely a blessing, but it's a curse because we take social media so serious. Like, people are living through their phone. People are living through the computer. People are living through these accounts on their phone. And even if they don't want to say it, it's all for attention. A lot of people, we post stuff for attention. You see people on Snapchat stories posting this, they're doing this, they're doing that. Oh, I'm this type of person, because they want attention. They want that approval from people. And if you're searching for approval for people you don't know, if you're searching approval from people that don't care about you, there's really no point, and you shouldn't even stress over it, because at the end of the day, the only approval you need is yourself. You need to approve of yourself. You need to approve of what you're doing, and also, I think, your family. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though family can't always be trusted, you know what I'm saying, but family is one of the closest things you got, and then you are the closest thing you have. You know what I'm saying? So if you build that relationship with yourself, if you be like, yo, I don't like what I'm doing right now. I don't like how I'm acting when I go to school. I don't like how my grades look right now. I don't like how I don't have no job right now. If you take accountability for yourself and do the steps to change it, then you will change. Yes, you can go to a therapist. You can go to your girlfriend, boyfriend. You can go to anybody. Be like, what do I need to do to change? What do I need to do to change? They can give you the world's best advice. But the only way you can change is if you are willing to take the steps to change. And that's what I wasn't doing. I wasn't willing to take the steps to change. I was just telling myself, okay, I'm gonna change, but I wasn't doing anything about it. I wasn't writing down. I wasn't journaling. I wasn't trying to hit people up to get more gigs. I wasn't writing YouTube ideas down. I wasn't editing to work on my editing. I wasn't uploading clips to get more engagement. I was doing nothing. But I'm over here saying, oh, I need to take steps to change, but I'm not doing it. And realizing that is the hard part. But then once you start doing it, and I'm not saying you're gonna be perfect. Like, everybody messes up. Everybody's gonna have that day you don't want to do nothing. But it's about consistency. You know what I'm saying? We all fail. But it's when you get up and do it again, that's the consistency in it. And well, right now, I don't know if y'all can see. Well, obviously I can't see. But if you believe in God, take the time to pray, read your Bible, read your Quran. Or even if you don't believe in God, take the time to journal. Take the time to just look at yourself in the mirror and talk to yourself. And tell yourself, I'm going to be okay. And one of the things Simon Davis said in his video, he said we need to replace bad habits with good habits to block out the bad habits. And what he means by that is whenever you feel like doing something, whenever you feel like you're down and you think you need to smoke that cig or smoke that blunt, smoke a vape or drink or just go party, like, those are all bad habits, and those bad habits will keep feeding the bigger issue, and that issue will continue to grow. Those are short-term fixes. If you replace those with good habits, if you replace those with going to the gym, if you replace those with, let me go outside and read a book, let me go outside to the park and just chill and enjoy the sun, let me go outside and listen to podcasts, And like I said, I'm not good. I'm not no motivational speaker. I'm not good at giving advice or whatnot. But this is just me coming to you, trying to be as real as possible. You know what I'm saying? So right now, I'm gonna go write in my little planner, and I'm gonna catch y'all later.
There's so many people my age that go through some of the craziest stuff in life that they shouldn't deserve to go through it, and that no one deserves to go through. But the thing about life, a lot of things happen that we cannot control. But there is a lot of things that we can control. And our mental health is one of them. And I feel like your mental health is so important in that it needs to be probably number one priority on your list, for real. And we need to learn how to take those steps to deal with our mental health, and to take those steps to deal with the issues that we have, to find the root of the issues that are causing us to have a decline in our mental health. And I feel like if you're feeling down, if you're feeling depressed, don't just sit there and soak in your depression. Don't sit there and tell yourself, oh my gosh, I'm sad. Oh my gosh, I can't change. Oh my gosh, I just don't want to do nothing. I don't feel motivated to do anything. Don't tell yourself that, because you're watering that plant, and that depression is going to continue to grow. You need to take the steps. It's going to be hard. It's always going to be hard, but you need to take the steps to get up and tell yourself, no. Yes, I grieve. Yes, I could be sad, but it won't be forever. I will take the steps to be better. I will take the steps to be the best person I could be. And the things I can't change, even if it does suck, I will learn how to deal with those situations, and I will learn how to cope with those situations, and I will still learn how to work on my mental strength, and I will still learn how to fight off those demons that are in my head. I said this a whole bunch of times. I'm not a motivational speaker. I don't think I'm any of this. I'm just a kid who lives in Virginia, who goes to Virginia Commonwealth University, who deals with issues, mental issues, life issues, and I'm just here to tell you that you will be better. And I'm just here to tell you that you're not alone, and that you are strong, and you can overcome any obstacle in your way. You just have to take the steps to believe and fight off those demons that are trying to drag you down. You can do it. We all can do it.